good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yes, sir, Bob. Okay, so I just want to do a quick video. I know I've done these, starter kit type videos before, and actually I'm going to redo the two that I've got, so you guys have that to look forward to. I did a really piss poor job on the last one. I didn't do it the way I wanted it, and anyway, but what this video is about is for you new guys that have to go with a trainer and what to bring, because you can't bring like everything including the kitchen sink during your training period. So I'm not going to physically show you stuff. I'm just going to tell you guys. So guys, get a pen and paper and write it down, okay? It's fairly simple. I don't want to see in the comment section below, bring this, bring that, how about this, how about that, how about this, how about that. What I'm going to tell you is basic, okay? This is what you need to take for sure with you during your training when you go out with the trainer. There's other things that you may want to bring. If you think about it, you can bring it. Don't put them in the section below, okay, guys? It's not really needed. What I'm telling you is what you need to bring with you to go during your training period, okay? So, first things first, bedding, okay? Now, I use sheets and blankets, okay? I carry an extra set of sheets in the truck. I have my sheets that are on the bed. I have several blankets, to add, so if it gets too cold, I can add blankets to it, blah, blah, blah. Blanket gets dirty, whatever, I have extra blankets. You don't want to bring all that with you to start. Remember, you're going into somebody else's truck for the first 2-4 weeks, whatever. And you want to keep it simple. So bring a sleeping bag. Most of you should have one already, or probably have one. Borrow one, or go and buy an inexpensive one. They're not that expensive, guys. You don't need a high-end Arctic weather, double insulated, heating pad, electric sleeping bag that you're gonna spend $20 million on, okay? Just go to, if you're here in Canada, go to Canadian Tire or whatever. Just get a basic sleeping bag that you can sleep in. Plus, you don't know, you're gonna be sleeping up in the top bunk, okay? And let me tell you something about the top bunk. Top bunk gets warm compared to the bottom bunk. So you gotta remember, your trainer is gonna set the temperature to what's comfortable for him in that truck. He may not necessarily think of you up there, and a lot of guys don't realize it because, as a trainer, he probably doesn't remember when he spent up there, but it gets warm up on the top bunk. So it doesn't have to be an overly thick sleeping bag, okay? Get a thin one and a pillow, okay? And one extra blanket for the just in case, okay? So, and I find these Falsa blankets, and you guys have seen them I have it on my bed as a second blanket now. I use it as a nap blanket. You can pick them up at any truck stops too, just about. But at any rate, I know, here I go with any rate again. Oh, yeah, oh well. So, sleeping bag, pillow, extra blanket, okay? 2 weeks minimum worth of clothing, okay? Underwear, socks, t-shirts, a few pairs of pants, gloves, work gloves, and I'm including this in the clothing part. Even winter gloves, if depending, right, this time of season here, up in the north, if you're in the north, bring a hat. For you northern guys, bring a toque. It gets cold. Let's see, make sure you bring toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, bring hand soap. You can get those little plastic containers at Walmart that, carry the soap. You can put the soap in, okay? Yes, some of the truck stops provide you soap in the showers, blah, 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 blah. And I personally don't like that. I like to have my own soap, okay? Like they provide you with those little hotel bars. Some of them have little pump thingies on the wall. I hate those, but at any rate, so bring your own soap. Bring shaving kit, whether it be a razor and shaving cream or an electric shaver, okay? Absolute must. Bring that. So now we've covered bedding and we've covered clothes, and not fully on the clothes, and we've covered personal health care, hygiene, etc. Oh, deodorant. Don't forget deodorant, okay? Some of you guys don't realize it, but you stink after a day or two. I smell you in the truck stop walking through, for God's sakes. deodorant. Okay. Nah, never mind. So, back to the clothing bit. Boots and running shoes. Now, boots-wise, make sure they're steel-toed boots, guys. Okay? Absolute must steel-toed boots. Okay? Now, we did gloves earlier, but also safety gloves. You know, work gloves. Not just mittens or winter gloves, but, you know, work gloves that you don't mind getting dirty and mucky and whatnot. Okay? Gotta have those when you're with your trainer. You know, he's not going to give you that stuff. Mind you, a lot of companies, when you first get with them, they give you a set of company work gloves, but I like to have my own. So, yeah. Oh, also, guys, and it is a requirement anyways, a lot of shippers that you go to be on their dock require the steel-toe boots. I already mentioned steel-toe boots, but a safety vest, okay? Reflective safety vest is a good idea. You can pick them up at your local, like Lowe's, I think, carries them. I'm almost positive Lowe's carries them. Guys, there's a Lowe's everywhere, okay? So, check it out, get it. I know some of you are going to say hard hat. It's very few and far between for the hard hat unless you're running flatbed. So guys, if you're running flatbed, you know, go ahead and get yourself a hard hat. If you're running with a company that does hazmat, and someplace you go, they probably require hard hats too to go in there. So a hard hat probably wouldn't be a bad investment, okay? Never mind tools right away. Never mind pin pullers or anything like that. Your trainer's gonna have that stuff. And you don't have the room in the truck with the trainer to bring anything extra, okay? So I'm trying to keep this basic for you. So we've covered work clothing, you know, gloves, boots, etc. Safety vest, hat. We've covered clothing, 2 weeks worth. Oh, make sure you have a good jacket with you too, guys. I don't think I put that in there. Make sure you have a good jacket, okay? You know, all your clothing, your bedding, okay? Now, something a little extra you might want to carry a couple of pens. Get yourself a notepad. I don't even know where the hell mine is right now. Ah, here we go. You know, just get yourself a little notepad. Take notes, okay? While you're on the road with your trainer, take notes, okay? For the time that you're not driving and you're sitting in that passenger seat and he's talking to you, showing you stuff, or telling you stuff about shippers and receivers, things like that, little tips and tricks, take notes. It doesn't hurt. You know, you can always reference back afterwards. Okay, so now this is an area, the next item, it's hard, okay? A cooler, okay? You guys, you're not gonna, unless you have money, it's expensive to live on the road in the truck stops. Now I understand you may not be able to live 100% out of your cooler because of its restrictions. However, some of the things you can bring, especially if you have an ice chest, if you don't have an electric cooler right off the bat, even though I suggest making that investment, a smaller ice chest is not too bad when you're with a trainer, because they may not have the room for 2 electric coolers if he's already got one, or if he doesn't have the room to, you know, you can always leave your cooler in your car or whatever, if he has room. But some of the things you're going to want grocery-wise are dry goods that you can eat in the truck, sandwich meats, you know, bread, butter, margarine, whatever. Some soft drinks that you can buy at the grocery store because, you know, it's expensive in the truck stops. Yeah, you may have to go in for 1 meal a day or, you know, every couple of days, depending on how your trainer's set up and what he's letting you or willing to, you know, be able to put in the truck with them or with you guys. Remember, no placing coolers or heavy stuff up on that top bunk, guys. Absolute big no-no, okay? That shit comes down and lands on your head, you're dead, okay? So that's a big no-no. So you gotta remember, you've got this floor space to work with. And when you're 2 guys in a truck, or 2 gals, or a guy and a gal, I don't know, however it works out, you know, it gets crowded, okay? So you gotta remember, space is at a very, it's a premium, absolute premium. So you wanna keep it basic, okay? So that pretty much covers it for the basics. Pad of paper, pens, you don't need to worry about a map atlas right away, okay, with the trainer. A trainer should have one, okay? It is something you'll want to invest in, but you don't need to invest in it right away. Now I heard guys say, oh, the map costs so expensive. Don't buy it online. The truck stops have them, and they are cheap in the truck stops, okay? A lot of guys say, oh, truck stops so damn expensive. No, I've looked. Frick, you can get the paper 2013 Atlas for frickin' $10, for God's sakes. $15. That's cheap, okay? You buy them online, you're gonna pay a minimum of $20, $25. Just like the laminated Atlas, the nice big laminated Atlas. It's like $30 in the truck stops. You're gonna pay $50 online for it. So wait till you're in the truck stop to get it, okay? Wait till you've been out there a little bit. Tools and all that extra stuff you can bring afterwards once you get going. One thing you might want to invest in, and you know, it shouldn't be a problem as far as cooking in the truck, to try to save yourself a little bit of money, a little Burton Stove to go. I just heard for here in Canada, Princess Auto sells them. I didn't know this. One of my followers, listeners, viewers had mentioned it in a comment, and I thought that's awesome. So I'm putting that out there. Princess Auto selling them for like $25, which is really good because they're $30 for the base of Burton in the truck stops. Okay. There's also the Road Pro, which is I call it an aftermarket. It's a knockoff of the Burton. Burton was the original one. Okay. So that and aluminum foil pans for cooking in, and you know, bring a, you know, because you're not going to have room for all the utensils and stuff. Bring some actual regular cutlery from home. Just make sure you go in and wash it every day. That's all. Take your fork, your knife, your spoon, bring it in, wash it in the bathroom. Boom, you're good. Okay. Just actually, you know what? And it's not that bad. Take a couple of squirts of the hand soap, so that way you're washing it with soap. Okay. Not a big deal. You're gonna get into the washroom every day anyways, so bring your cutlery in and wash it. You know, and store that in a little, you know, get yourself a little Tupperware thing. You can put your fork and spoons and knives in that. You know, little salt and pepper packets, if that's what you want. You got to keep everything to travel size. Remember that, guys, for while you're with your trainer, because you don't have the space. I know I'm rambling on a little bit, but I want you guys to get all this. Something else is laundry detergent and a laundry bag. Okay, so that you can put your dirty laundry in, separate it from your clean clothes. If you're out with your trainer and you're going to be out, you know, 2 to 4 weeks with your trainer, you're going to need to do laundry on the road. So get yourself those laundry packs that you get at the grocery store. Don't buy the big bottle of laundry detergent, okay? Again, space saver. You can buy that stuff once you're in your own truck, okay?